Congressman, explain to us what happened with you and Kevin McCarthy.
Well, I was doing an interview with Claudia from NPR, a lovely lady, and when she was asking...
Representative Burchett accused Kevin McCarthy of stock punch, like punching him. Let's really see what happened. Let's follow up and see what took place.
For a minute, I was kind of, what the heck just happened? And then I chased after him. Of course, he's as I've stated many times, he's a bully with $17 million in a security detail. He's the type of guy that, when you're a kid, would throw a rock over the fence and run home and hide behind his mama's skirt. And he just, he from behind, that kind of stuff. That's not the way we handle things in East Tennessee. If we have a problem with somebody, I'm going to look them in the eye and talk to them.
Okay, so he walked down the hallway, hit you in with his elbow.
Yeah, you can go on Claudia's Twitter account. It pretty much, or X account. It's very accurate.
Okay, so then just explain. So
Representative Burchett explained that he was having an interview with Claudette from MPI, and immediately he felt a punch on his back. When he turned behind to look, guess who was there? He claimed he could feel the pinch from his elbow behind, and when he turned behind, who was there? Kevin McCarthy was the one who was there. So he chased behind Kevin, chased behind him, and ran after him.
Symptomatic of the problems that he's had in his short tenure as Speaker. And
were you face to face when you had this interaction?
Yeah, but there's security detail, and I get it. They were doing their job, so it wasn't exactly like he wouldn't turn around and face me. He kept scurrying, trying to keep people between me and him.
And then, so where did he?
I just let it go at that point. It wasn't.
Were you yelling?
He was. Yeah, I raised my voice to him. I thought it was appropriate. You just don't expect a guy who was at one time 3 steps away from the White House to hit you with a sucker punch in the hallway.
And did he raise his voice back to you?
Yeah, just that high pitched kind of thing, I believe, and that was about it.
And did he walk into his office? How did this end?
No, he just kept on walking down the hall. I don't know where his office is now. And he had...
Type Kevin as that one that would throw a rock on you and run behind the mommy's kid. So Kevin was a bully to him. That's why he described Kevin as a bully, as a one that if he has the problem, the only solution is to run to mommy and hide behind mommy.
I wasn't looking to knock him out or anything. I just wanted to let him know I know it was him.
Were you injured?
I don't know injured, man.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it still hurts because it was a shot to the kidneys, and it still hurts. Oddly enough, it's not anything probably not gonna do an ethics complaint on him. He's not worth it. He's gonna be gone here either after Christmas or next year. And like I said, he's got the $17 million, and he's gonna keep. He's already messing in everybody's races, and we all know that.
Are you accusing him of assault?
Am I accusing him
of assault?
I don't know. Ask a lawyer. It's over as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm. He said to our colleague Melanie Zanona that this was a tight hallway. He denies this interaction. He says a tight hallway, and I bumped into him. He says that this is not an intentional thing.
There's 435 congressmen. I was one of 8 that voted against him. That hallway was, there's plenty of room. You can walk four side by side. He chose to do what he did. And, it'll end right here, I'm sure. It'll just be a little asterisk on his storied career.
And he told me last week, you are only concerned about...
Representative Burchett actually, from what he said, that Kevin punched him by the kidney, behind, around his kidney. And so when he ran behind Kevin and said, "Why did you punch me? Why did you do that to me?" Of course, Kevin acted surprisingly and did not say, "What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about." And to him, basically, he did not find that funny. And when he raised his voice, and Kevin too actually raised his own voice, it like a high pitch voice. So he raised the high pitch, and Kevin too raised the high pitch. But in between them, there was security protecting Kevin. Actually, he always have security, and so he did not find that funny. So he was being asked by the interviewer that, "And what did you do?" He said, anyway, when he sees that there was nothing coming out of it and the argument was not going to bear no fruit, so all he has to do was just to let it down. But he's sure and hope that other people sees it and he's even sending people to Claudia, the lady who interviewed him, to go to his ex account and see it, because it is there. It is really there vividly.
Press and policy. That's why you voted him out. You're just concerned about the press.
Yeah, and that's why he held a exclusive press conference with CNN.
What do you mean? I mean, he doesn't think that you did it for any real reason other than to bolster your own profile.
I've gone through all the reasons. He just doesn't. He doesn't keep his word, and I think this is pretty much. It shows what he did. It just shows what he did, and it's just the way it is with him. He's not. He could have gone out on top, and he's chosen to go this route. And I feel sorry for him. I pray for him every day. You may not believe that, but I do. I pray for him, and
According to Kevin McCarthy, Representative Burchett is doing this because he wants his profile. I guess he wants to create attention. He wants the media to be on him, and just to make himself be known more. And he claims that he didn't really mean what he did. He bumped into him mistakenly. But according to Representative Burchett, the room was big enough for him not to come and hit him. So, but he did that because he was one of the representatives who was not in support of him becoming a vice president. So actually, to him, Kevin is doing that out of revenge. And he was asked if he was going to sue him for assault. He did not really say much, but he claims that he's still having some pain, and because it was by his kidney, and his kidney is very painful, and so he's moving on with it. So he refused assault, and he refused to sue Kevin. Representative Burchett, who is from Tennessee, claims that he prayed for Kevin. He wished Kevin to find happiness. He's not going to sue Kevin. He just wants Kevin to just find happiness, and he's very fine. But although his kidney is paining, he was being advised to sue for assault, but he will not do that. All he can do is just to pray for Kevin, that Kevin should have happiness in his life, because according to him, Kevin don't have no happiness. That's why he's behaving like that. Burchett, Representative Burchett, who is from Tennessee, is one of the 8 congressmen who voted Kevin out of the office. So according to him, that's a revenge, and Kevin come back for it. And what do you actually think? Do you think what do you think? Do you think Kevin McCarthy did that by mistake, by hitting the elbow of the congressman Burchett, or do you think he did that intentionally because he's like revenge? So what do you really think? Do you believe that's just a mistake? You can be walking, mistakenly bump into somebody, or do you believe that Kevin is guilty of what he did? Let me see your own suggestion on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video and like the video. This is the only way to help support the channel to grow. Thank you very much. If you really like what I'm doing as a person and you want to support in your own little way, or you can join the membership is underneath this video. Thank you very much, and God bless you.